Moonbow, the sun bear, says hello to everyone.
Oh, hello!
To the clouds and the trees, and to you and the bees, to the stars and the moon and the sun. Moonbow is your friend.
Your Moonbow! Oh, hello, everybody. Hello, this is the Moonbow. Moonbow, the sun bear. Yeah, if you are new to me, hello. I have a show on YouTube. Yeah, I do. You go into YouTube and you put Moonbow, the sun bear, and you find me. Hello. Anyway, my friend Joe, hello Joe, has asked me to do a special show. Oh, Mix! Say hello, Mix!
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, that is my friend Mix. She helps me do my show. And, yeah. Anyway, so Joe, we love Joe. Oh, he is so nice. Yeah, Joe, he asked us if we would like to make a little show for a winter coziness festival or something like that. And Moonbow said, oh yes, I would like to do that. So this is my show for winter coziness. Hello. Yeah, so, yeah, in the northern hemisphere, yeah, where we are in London, by the way. I don't know where you are tuning in from, but we are in London. It is winter. Well, it is coming to winter. It is the winter season, I would say, and we are getting shorter and shorter days and longer nights. Yeah, that is what is happening here, and that is why it is winter, and it is also getting more cold. But the cold will probably happen even more in January and February. And it is 2020, and we know this is the year of COVID. Yeah, that is very hard for you two-legged human people. Things like that. Bears can't get it. I am safe. I am a sun bear, by the way, from Borneo. Yeah, I am from Borneo. I am a Malaysian sun bear, and I lost my forest because of taking the trees and for the palm oil, and I am a refugee. But I live with Mix. Say hello again, Mix.
All right. Hello.
Oh, that is a nice hello. Anyway, so this is our show for the winter, where it is getting long nights. Yeah, and Moonbow quite likes the winter.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, well, Mix,
Yes, Moonbow.
it is a bit too cold.
Yeah, well, it's pretty mild here compared to other places in the winter. I grew up in Chicago, and that was really cold.
Oh, Chicago, that is far away from here. But anyway, it is cold for a sun bear. I am used to tropical rainforest type of thing, which is not so cold. But anyway, what I like about the winter. So, what I want to say is, it has been a hard year, right, guys? It has been hard for you two-leggeds. And I know you have missed having hugs and being able to go places and celebrate and be indoors with the people you love. And unless you have a bubble that has all the people you love in it, which I don't think would be... We love too many people. We can't have such a big bubble. It's not allowed with these COVID regulations. But anyway, what I mean is, it has been a hard year. Really hard. I know this is true. And but there is the good news of the election. You know what I am talking about. Yeah. So but it has been a very hard year. And so some people... Mix!
Yes, Moonbow.
Some people I heard they have something called SAD, CSAD, seasonal affective disorder. That is when you get especially gloomy because it is dark. So I want to try to help you. Ha! Moonbow! I am not a doctor. No. I am not a therapist. No, not that either. I am just Moonbow. But I will try to help you because I want to tell you about the winter. Yeah. You see, in the winter, it is time to get cozy. Ha! You have an excuse to get very, very cozy and have lots of naps. Yeah, you do. And have cookies. Cookies! And nice, warm, hot drinks. Things like that. And things that warm your tum-tum. And yeah, and snuggle with whoever you can snuggle with. Even if it is only yourself. You can get all snuggly in your bed or in a bath or something like that on the sofa with lots of blankets and pillows, and maybe you have a bear friend like me. And you can cuddle with your bear friend, or if you have something else, you can cuddle with that. But what I am saying is it is a nice time to get cozy, you see. If you think about the natural world, right? Like, we have seasons, right? So there's the summer where everything is very abundant, the spring where it is all starting, and the autumn where things are beginning to die away, and then the winter and things get very quiet. Yeah, Max.
Why are you whispering, Moonbow?
Because I'm being quiet.
Okay, I'll be quiet too.
Okay. But yeah, because you think about the trees, like the deciduous trees, they lose their leaves, yeah, and they get quiet. The sap in the tree, it slows down, and if the tree had a heartbeat, which probably it does, that we just don't know how to hear it, I bet the heartbeat of the tree would also slow down. And yeah, so you see, in London, well, COVID, you see, has slowed people down. This is a nice thing about COVID. There aren't so many nice things about it, but it slowed people down, didn't it, Mix?
It's true. The city did slow down. Things closed, and yeah.
Yeah, and that is good, and maybe not so many carbon emissions either, hopefully. But anyway, yeah, winter is a time to get quiet. So instead of thinking, I miss the light, and I miss the sun, and I miss the heat and the warmth, to think, oh, this is a nice time to get cozy, and then you go like a tree.
You go like a tree.
Yeah, you go like a tree. You say, I am shedding my leaves. I am not going to try to produce flowers or fruit or buds right now. This is not the time for that. And my leaves are not doing the photosynthesis so much because I have dropped them, and I am just going to get quiet, very quiet and still inside. And Mix?
Yes?
That is also what the bears do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not the sun bears. You guys, in case you didn't know, because it's not so cold in Borneo, we do not hibernate the sun bears. But I am sure you have heard of grizzly bears and black bears and brown bears and polar bears. Well, they do that thing called hibernation. I am sure you have heard of it. But let me just tell you about it, and we can think together about it, you see. What do? They get very fat. Good excuse to get fat! What could be better? Lots of cookies, vegan, of course. But anyway, chocolate, yeah. Anyway, fruit, yeah, yum. Okay, so nuts, oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I am getting carried away with all the foods I like. But anyway, they get fat. They eat a lot. The squirrels, they are eating a lot as well. In November, they were eating so much, but because then they slow down. They say, time to rest. And the bears, they go inside a den, right? They go in a den and their heart rate slows and everything slows, their breathing slows, and it is not asleep and it is certainly not dead. It is hibernation, and so wise, right? It is so wise because it is not a time to be jumping around and doing everything because you would expend too much energy, too cold, and not a long daylight and all those things. It's a time to conserve your energy. So what I say is be like a bear.
Oh, be like a bear.
Yeah, be like a bear and find a way to hibernate and get cozy. And you know what the mama bears do?
What do the mama bears do?
Well, sometimes the mama bears, they go into the hibernation and they are pregnant. And they give birth like in the den, like half asleep, they give birth and then in the spring they all come out. Yeah, they do. The mama and then the cubs, maybe 1, 2, 3 cubs, they come out and they explore together. So the thing about this is, guys, that this is the wisdom of the seasons, you see, is that it's not the same as spring and summer, winter. It is different. It is a time for getting quiet. Yeah. And hibernating and getting cozy. Taking care of yourself, coming home to yourself, yeah, and knowing that in the spring that there will be new life and there will be more daylight and the buds will come and the flowers will come and the fruits will come and you also will emerge, yeah. But what you can do, mix.
Yes, Moonbow.
The other thing you can do when you are hibernating is you can dream.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, you can dream like a bear hibernating, like just letting your heart and your body and your mind relax, and maybe this will be like new. You are dreaming in the future, right? You allow yourself to just like what the tree is doing is somehow it's getting ready. I think it knows the spring will come, and it is quiet, but at the same time it's sort of there's something happening magical inside. I'm going to whisper again, Max. Okay, Moonbow. Yeah, I'm going to whisper again because the tree. Oh, I'm not whispering anymore. The tree is doing something magic. And if you go outside on a cold, clear night, you can look at the stars. And you look deep into the black, inky black blue of the sky. And if there's not too much light pollution where you are, then you can see the stars. And that is like also like what can happen in the hibernation, like the deep black of the sky. That is like the sleepy, cozy hibernation part. But the stars, you see, the stars that come through the sky, they are like the dreaming, the little tiny points of light that guide the way. Yeah, they are like love and hope and creativity and laughter and friendship and things like that. And they come through and they guide you out of the darkness, but they also, it is like with the tree, It is the little magic that you are brewing inside you, that you can go into your spring, you see. And in your spring, then new things will come alive. So that is what I want to say to you about the Winter Coziness Festival. So you are probably going to watch this some days before the winter solstice. You see, now the winter solstice is the absolute darkest night, the longest night and the shortest day. But you know what? It's probably not as cold as it's going to get, but you need to remember that is the turning point. That is the turning. Some of you might celebrate Christmas or New Year's or things like that, but even when you are there, you have already passed the darkest night. The light is already creeping back. So if you do struggle with a bit being sad at this time, just remember that is the turning point, and after that the light comes back. And in some traditions, that is the new year. You know, not 31st of December and 1st of January, but that solstice day. I haven't looked it up. It is not always the 21st, guys, just in case you didn't know. It depends. It floats a little bit. It can sometimes be as early as the 19th and as late as the 22nd. I think this year it is in fact on the 21st, but I am not sure. I have not checked. But what I am saying is, you can wish yourself Happy New Year that day. You can say, oh, this 2020 COVID has been tough, and we're not out of the woods yet, but out of the woods. Bears live in the woods. I'm not sure I want to go out of the woods. I like it in the woods. That is a good joke. Anyway, but yeah, what I am saying is, it is important to know that hope and that light and the stars and the dreaming and the hibernation and the cozy, and hug the ones you love. And if you can't hug them because of the COVID, then give them a virtual hug and hug yourself. Yeah? Hug whomever or whatever you can to have that cozy feeling. And I want to teach you about the hugging meditation. You might know, and there are different versions of the hugging meditation, but this one, the Moonbow does, is 3 breaths for the hug. But this is the important bit. The first breath, you say to yourself, I know you are there and I am very happy. Oh, yeah, Mix?
Yes, Moonbow.
When I hug you, I think I am so lucky to have a Max.
Oh, thank you, Moonbow. I'm so lucky to have a Moonbow.
Yeah, there is only one Moonbow. Okay. And then the second one is that you will not always have this lovely being because of impermanence, like won't be forever. So you realize how precious it is to have this loved one right now, because it's not forever, right? That is the second breath. And then the third breath is, I promise to bring you joy today. I promise to bring you joy because I love you. Yeah? So, Moonbow is going to practice hugging meditation with you guys right now in my show. Okay, here we go. We are breathing together. I am closing my eyes and I am hugging you all. Okay. First breath. I love you. Second breath. I will not always have you. third breath, I promise to bring you joy. Oh, so nice. Okay, so that is my show. And thank you for watching. And I love you very much. And stay cozy. So say bye-bye, Mix. Bye, everyone. This is bye-bye from Moonbow for the Winter Coziness Festival. Bye!
Moonbow, the sun bear says hello to everyone. Oh, hello! To the clouds and the trees, and to you and the bees, to the stars and the moon and the sun. Oh, happy-hearted Moonbow, such joy from start to end. With fur and toes and ears and nose, Moonbow